Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. Rain on the doorstep. If your convertible top is down, it's time to put it up, but I'm pretty sure you didn't have that thing down. We had one batch of rain make its way through. It continues through the valley. Here's a quick update on what's going on the radar happening right now. But first, a message from my fine sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. A quick message to let you know that they are actually offering sump pump checks and replacements for $550. Stay dry and safe with Robert Gibb and Sons. Now, first you need to get that thing professionally inspected. That's $135. If it's good, you're good. But if not, that $135 goes towards the full replacement cost, which is $550. This lasts through the end of the month of June. Now, let's take a look at this radar. Let's talk about it, shall we? Here is showers. You can notice the little white sticks here are the movement of the individual shower and thunderstorm cells to the north and east. They're still moving rather quickly across the valley. Let's take you into the Fargo-Moorhead area first. As we see here, they are really pushing into West Fargo, North Fargo up by the airport right now. And again, these showers are moving northward, so there's a little dry pocket down here not far from you in Horace, but that'll change too. Now, the whole line of showers and thunder showers, as I'll load up the loop for you here, slowly drifting to the east. And it's this slow speed that's really going to fill your bucket with rainwater. If you're one that likes to collect the rainwater to water houseplants, get that bucket out there right now. Now, it's raining pretty good in Thief River Falls. Here's what Hutch's analysis has to say. Number one, how much rain is being produced from this activity and how much rain is on the way? Let's go ahead and take a look at what's fallen so far with regards to rainfall across the area from my friends at the North Dakota Agricultural Weather Network. State Climatologist's office keeps its eyes on things, and the showers pretty light here in the Southern Valley and parts of southern Minnesota, seeing upwards of 1/10 of an inch of rain down there near the Traverse County area. The heaviest rain in our area today has been up in the north. Those showers are now exiting the Cavalier area, exiting the Walhalla area, and pushing into northwest Minnesota. 67 100s up there, and Grand Forks picking up 14 100s. Maddock at 6 100s. The 21 you see there, that is you in the Devil's Lake area. Now, the showers are done for you. You've got a west wind. Once your wind shifts and becomes westerly, this rain is on its way out. It won't last all night. Brian, good to have you on board. Thank you so very much for your support. Hey, you know what else helps Hutch? Just follow me here on Facebook or subscribe. Smash that subscribe button on YouTube. I'd love to have you notified there when we're going live. So the rainfall, not too bad here for the day today. Check out what's gone on today out to the far west, upwards of 4/10 of an inch in that Williston Basin. And that's what's going on so far. Now let's take a look at the analysis for you just to show you a little bit of this radar and how much rain is falling from this batch of shower activity. Notice it's moved out of Tower City. It's heading in through Castleton, heading in towards Mapleton. Right now, heavy rain for you. Argusville, you're going to get 1, 2, 3 different shots of heavy rain with a couple more on the way. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour rainfall estimates from the Doppler radar. And what you're going to notice here as I glide over the top here, the cursor in the middle is telling me that just in the last hour up here near Argusville, about 1/4 of an inch of rain is estimated by the Doppler radar. Zooming in a little closer, you see those green pixels. Those would be up to around 1/3 of an inch of rain. Erie to Air, you're also seeing some of those 1/3 of an inch totals so far. So suffice it to say that this batch of heavier showers in the last 1 hour has produced upwards of 1/3 of an inch of rain. Hillsboro, look at this. As we look up in just a little bit closer, we got some bright greens here. That's over 1/2 of an inch. Have you seen that? Give me a report right here in the comments section. Let me know what you're seeing as far as rain goes. Brian says 1400s in Hendrum right now, and it's still raining. You bet, and there's more to come. Nilsville up here, about 2/10 of an inch. Rain showers pushing through your area. Now, let's look at the storm total amount, because we did have that batch move through earlier today. This will help us get a feel for, well, what's fallen today in our neck of the woods as we take a look down to the south first. So Argusville down here in Horace, not a lot, 1/3 of an inch down south of Horace and southern parts of Cass County. Get up in the FM area, we had those morning showers mainly through West Fargo, where anywhere, rainfall estimates here, check this out. Watch the little red thing here, 1/10 of an inch all the way up to over 1/2 of an inch of rainfall in these areas. Okay, so this rain shower activity, oh, look at this, 0.8 of an inch to around an inch here just north of the Mapleton area picked up by the Doppler radar. I could give you a notice of exactly where that is as the crow flies. Let's go from the Mapleton area. Okay, let's go right here and measure from Mapleton. So here we go. Let's go to Mapleton. Oh, it won't let me kind of go that far. I'll have to zoom out just a little bit more. Here we go. Still got to zoom out some more. All right. So as far as the crow flies here, it looks like it's 5 miles just to the north and east of the Mapleton area. And that's where the heavier of the rain showers has fallen. So we have more rain on the way. Some of us will get over 1 inch of rain. Here is another look at that radar. I'll have your forecast update coming up here within about a half hour's time to an hour's time. There is some changes to talk about. Yes, we have a risk of severe weather on Sunday. I've been talking about that. We talked about that last night and shot the breeze about our chances of some strong thunderstorms as we go into the weekend. That's what we want to keep our mind on. Here is a look then as I erase some of these lines that you're seeing here so that you can better see the radar. Let me take this off. Cha-ching, ching, ching. Okay, there we go. Thief River Falls, heavy showers moving into you. These showers are moving to the northeast, right? So you have this long swath of rain that extends all the way down to Crookston that's going to be passing through western Red Lake County and the Thief River area in Pennington County, and this will all gradually and slowly move off to the east. So you can expect a real good chance at 1/3 of an inch of rain, but in some of these heavier showers from Crookston straight south into that southwest Polk County area near Beltrami, some heavy water coming to you folks in the Beltrami area. Not heavy water in the form of what comes out of a nuclear facility. Heavy water in that a bucket of water is kind of heavy to carry. Eileen, good to have you. Just starting to rain in Roseau. Thanks for your report. Other areas with the heavier rain on the way, Beltrami, Hallstatt, as we heard, Hendrum, scattered showers of rain. Grandin, seeing the showers move through. The rain is all but done in Valley City. Finley, you're done there. Grand Forks, it's wrapping up and ending for you as we take a look inside. Now notice our wind's still southerly out here at the airport, 63 degrees. When that wind shifts around to the west, that's when things are certainly done and the cool front is past your area. So we have drier air off to the west. Notice our dew points are lower. They're in the 40s here where we see the greens. They're well into the 50s here in parts of Minnesota. And look at this. We hit that 71 is fun mark here in Boston today. 70 degrees now. Monoman, 70 degrees for you. Look at Detroit Lake, 70. How about Park Rapids? You're working up a sweat. It's 77 out there for you. Now, because we have a little bit more heat and energy, I've been talking about the fact that maybe a couple of these showers could produce some thunderstorms down to the south. And that's what we're seeing here near the Aberdeen area. I'm going to switch to the Aberdeen radar and look at there's some heavier showers heading in towards Sisseton from Webster with rumbles of thunder, locally heavy rain. When's the silly wind gonna die down? Brenda, I got a tune for you. As soon as it shifts to the west, we should see decreasing wind speeds. It's the south winds ahead of the front that are really the gustiest. Taking a look at if this is true or not, look at just behind the rain here in Valley City. And the wind there is very low. Look at this, a 0 mile per hour gust with a 6 mile per hour sustained wind. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go that low, but Brenda, where are you watching from? I'll give you an idea of when the wind will be decreasing in your area. All of us here are seeing gusts like in Glendon, Sabin, and out at the Moorhead Airport. Look at this, gusting to 31 miles per hour. Well, what's good with temps and 100 mile per hour winds in Minot? Okay, so let's go out to Minot real quick, Brenda. I'll get you an update out there. I'm going to switch over to the Deering radar. Oh, it's off. See the red dot there? Somebody's turned the lights off at the Deering radar. They must be doing some maintenance here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your measurements here. Yeah, it is picking up. We do have some 30 mile per hour gusts to the west of you. This is 41 mile per hour gusts right now, just off to the west on Highway 2. That's out here in the, that's Tioga. So we got Tioga gusts that are over 40. Minot right now, you got 70 degrees and the wind is gusting to 36 miles per hour. So it is picking up a little bit. I expect as we go through the overnight and into tomorrow, it's going to be winding down as we go through. You get a little bit farther south and our winds are not quite as strong. Bismarck, let's check in on your wind speed here. Okay, so this is a 25 mile per hour gust there. So that's what's going on right now. Scattered showers. Happy Thursday to you too, Brianna. Thank you so much for watching. Brian, good to have you on board. Oh, then here comes the fog tomorrow morning. Well, you know what? We do have some moisture coming into the area, and that's going to leave the ground pretty wet. Now, if we get a lot of wind, that can help mix things up and fog won't be as much of a problem. But as the wind dies down, yes, we could have some fog in low-lying areas after this round of moisture here works its way through. This is a radar update. I'll be back with your forecast update rather coming up here very, very soon. You're watching Hutch's Weather. Thanks for your support. You've sent stars. You've basically passed the good word along. And again, the more we can grow this Facebook channel's following, if you haven't followed yet, please consider clicking on the follow button. We'd love to have you here. And also on my YouTube channel. Check that out as well. I have an update on there about some severe weather threats, and we'll update a little bit more later. Hey, I've got a report in from Jolene. 3/4 of an inch checked in the rain gauge. Can you tell me where you're at, Jolene? That would be helpful. As well. And Jenna, thank you for tuning in today. So let's see if I get an answer. Roy says a little rain by Red Lake Falls, Minnesota. That's what's moving in now. It looks like a whole bunch of rain is on the way. Western and northwestern parts of Red Lake County right here. That looks like it's not far from maybe Dorothy and Wiley, Euclid, those areas. Gentilly, those folks are seeing some heavier rain moving in. It's on its way. Eventually, Red Lake Falls will get a dose of rainwater from the showers and storms. Notice we're not seeing a lot of lightning in our area. The lightning is mainly down to the south where temperatures are just a little bit warmer. Raining pretty good in Thief River. Thanks, Brianna. Appreciate that. And Jolene says that measurement of 3/4 of an inch, Argusville. That's your update. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. You're watching Hutch's Weather. I appreciate you watching right here. I'll be back with your forecast in detail